Hello, and welcome to Zen Nature Zone. I'm Samnang Bradley, founder and wellness producer, and you're tuning in to Ink and Rice Paper Studio. Before we begin, a quick safety note. Do not listen to this episode while driving or operating machinery. If you're at home, find a comfortable seat or lie down. If you have headphones, now is a good time to put them on. Check your volume. Gentle on the ears. Slightly lower than your usual media volume works best. If anything feels uncomfortable at any point, pause this episode and choose the narration-off mix in the show notes. Ready? I'll hand things over to Nisa, our serenity guide, to lead the brush ritual. Speak softly, breathe deeply.
Welcome into this quiet studio space. As you settle, give yourself permission to arrive exactly where you are. You can sit at a table with a sheet of rice paper, or bring a small pad to your lap while reclined, or simply lie back and imagine the studio resting around you. If you have a brush and ink, that's lovely. If not, your hands alone are enough. This is a portable ritual, not a set of rules. Choose a single, simple stroke to repeat. Perhaps a slow curve, a short dot, a long horizontal line, or an intention to carry with each stroke, like ease, rest, or patience. Bring your attention to the breath. Take 2 soft, grounding breaths with me. Inhale slowly through the nose, feeling the belly widen, and exhale with a soft, long release. Let the shoulders soften. If breathing deeply feels difficult, keep the breath small and easy. There is no need to force anything. Now notice where you would like the brush to begin on the paper. Feel the weight of the brush in your hand, the subtle wobble of bristles, the promise of an ink stain that will be gentle and temporary. There's no outcome to achieve. Pace this practice to your nervous system. If you need to pause at any point, pause. I will offer quiet moments as we move through this ritual. When you're ready, imagine dipping the brush into ink. Notice the sensation of the brush loading, how the bristles spread slightly, how the black gathers without hurry. Lift the brush, and as you exhale, allow the first stroke to unfold across the paper in time with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, draw. Let the wrist move more than the arm. Let the hand be guided by a soft curiosity rather than strict control. If you're seated, rest a fingertip lightly on the paper beside your stroke for an anchor. If that fingertip feels activating, instead, bring attention to the feeling of your feet on the floor or the coolness behind your knees. We'll practice this pattern 3 times slowly. Breath in, lift. Breath out, brush. And then continue at a pace that feels like rest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stroke. Inhale, lift. Exhale, stroke. Take this as slowly as you like. Now draw the same stroke again, softer this time, noticing the tiny sounds, the whisper of bristles, the faint wetness as the ink meets fiber. If you prefer, simply imagine these sounds instead of listening for them. I'll leave a few gentle moments here so you can continue your strokes in silence. Continue at your own tempo. There is no hurry, only gentle repetition. As your hands move, widen awareness to small sensory details, the cool rim of your teacup if you have one nearby, the slight give under your wrist, the faint scent of ink or warm paper. If your mind wanders, notice the wandering without judgment and return to the rhythm of breath and stroke. Lift on the in-breath, draw on the out-breath. If a memory or strong feeling comes up, allow it space. You can rest the brush and simply notice the sensations in your body, fingertips, heartbeat, the soft release behind the eyes. This practice is gentle. It holds you rather than pushes you. Now, we'll take a progressive, very gentle body softening. Begin at the top of the head. Feel a warm attention settle there, like a soft cloth. Let that warmth ease down into the forehead, smoothing the tiny creases, and allow the jaw to unclench. Move your attention slowly to the neck and shoulders. Let them release, as if each exhale carries a small, safe looseness. Continue down through the chest and belly. Feel the rib cage soften around the breath. If you're holding tension in the hands from the brush, invite the fingers to relax and notice the sense of the paper beneath them. Continue this soft scan down through the hips, thighs, knees, and all the way to the feet. You can keep moving the brush or rest it now. Both choices are welcome. Imagine the studio around you, a low kettle breathing steam in the corner, a warm lamp near a stack of paper, distant evening hush beyond the window. These domestic sounds are steady and kind. If you are awake and choosing focus, let them be companionable. If you're drifting toward sleep, let them be a soft, safe bed. I'll remind you that if you prefer purely ambient sound, there's a narration-off long play and a reduced-foreground fresh mix in the show notes. Use whichever version helps you feel steady and calm. Now, I'll step back softly. Continue your strokes in your own rhythm, or let your breathing be the full practice. Listen to the brush on paper, the small puddle shifts of ink, the kettle's distant whisper, the quiet floorboard breath. If you wake during this long play, you can return gently to your body and breath. For those sleeping, allow the studio sounds to carry you further into rest. I'll quiet my voice here. The ambiance will continue as a layered long play of soft swishes, muted cup sips, and a warm harmonic bed tuned for relaxation. If you need the shorter sampler or the alternate mixes, they're linked in the episode notes. Now, simply be with the sounds. Continue as you need. I'll return with a very soft suggestion near the end of the session for anyone who wishes to reorient. If you prefer to sleep, rest here. If you are studying or creating, let this space hold you. I will remain quiet and allow the studio ambiance to unfold. If you are waking now, take 3 slow breaths, gentle, full inhales, and soft, slow exhales. Wiggle the fingers and toes if that feels right. Keep the rhythm of the brush in your heart as a small, portable ritual you can return to. Carry this sense of ease into whatever comes next.
Thank you for sharing this studio moment with us. If this session brought you peace, please follow, subscribe, and share Zen Nature Zone with someone who needs calm. You'll find the narration-off long play, a reduced foreground brush mix, and a 10-12-minute sampler in the show notes if you'd like to explore alternate mixes. Your support helps us create more healing soundscapes for everyone. Until we meet again, your calm is always just a breath away.